Welcome back to the Ultra Tech channel, everyone. Jesse Sanchez here. Today I'll be reviewing the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone system. I'm fairly new to creating content online, but I want my content to look and sound as professional as possible. Therefore, I wanted a microphone system I could use for reviewing products from my studio, recording outside, or even interviewing someone. I also needed it to sound perfect out of the box since I'm not an expert in audio visual, or at least not yet. And after much research, I decided to go with the Rode Wireless Go 2. Let me show you why I chose them, and I'll show you some samples on what to expect. Let's get started. As mentioned earlier, I'm new to content creation, but I want my videos to have the best sound quality possible. Personally, when I'm browsing for content on YouTube, I have moved on from videos that sound bad in audio quality. Even if the content could have been valuable, you just don't want to consume that content since it's not pleasurable. I looked at many reviews and was even considering podcasting microphones such as the Shure SM7B or the MV7, which most podcasters use, such as Joe Rogan. But after heavy debating, I chose the Rodes. Let me show you the items that you get out of the box. In the box, you'll get 2 transmitters that you wear to record, 1 receiver that attaches to your camera or computer, 3 furry windshields if you use the mic outdoors. If there's wind outside, it'll stop the noise from the wind to get picked up. 3 USB to USB cables for charging or for connecting to your computer. 1 SC5 TRS to TRS memory cable. That's the little red cable that connects from the input on the camera to the receiver of the Rode. 1 carry-on pouch. So far, I have been using just 1 transmitter, but having the ability to use the 2 or having a backup mic is great. Now I want to talk about some of the key features that this system brings. The first feature is being compatible with most cameras, mobile phones, and computers. It features a 3.5mm TRS analog output, USB-C, and iOS digital output. I have used it on my Sony ZV-E10 and on my computer, and both have been plug and play. On my Sony camera, I briefly adjusted the volume levels for the microphone, and it took about a minute to get the levels to my desire. The next feature is dual channel wireless microphones. Each transmitter is on a separate channel, so you can record 2 sources at the same time. For example, if you're interviewing 2 people, and even if one person interferes or interrupts the other, you can still grab the audio clearly just from 1 source if desired. This helps greatly in post when putting your videos together. It also brings 2.4 GHz digital transmission with 128-bit encryption with crystal clear audio up to 200 meters or 650 feet. I have not tested this because I don't have to record with such big distances, but it's great that it can go that far. It also brings over 40 hours of onboard recording. Each little transmitter brings memory that records whatever you record inside its memory. So even if you lose connection to the receiver, you can still recover the audio and not lose hours of work or entire projects altogether. The option to record each channel separately or combine them. A rechargeable battery with up to 7 hours of battery life. Now let's talk about some of the pros, at least from my point of view. With the Rode Wireless 2, you get great audio quality out of the box. I'm not an expert in enhancing audio, So if you're in a similar situation, you will be happy with the quality you get without making too many post-production changes. Take a listen to some of my footage. So right now I'm about 6 feet in front of the camera. I'm gonna read some sample text. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Now this is about 10 feet or 12 feet, I guess. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Here I'm about 20-25 feet. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and without flavor. If you look at what you have in life, you always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Oprah Winfrey. So now I'm gonna move to the end of my hallway, which will add another 15 feet and should be about 45 feet. I'm walking over there now, the hallways. My son just interrupted me. Let's say I'm testing. Another quote says, if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success.
Is it time to eat yet?
He wants to know if it's time to eat yet. So this concludes indoor. So now I'm outdoors without the furry thing to stop the wind. I'm gonna read some quotes. Live as you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. 5 feet. This is about 10 feet. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. There's also loud cars on the street. I don't know if this will pick it up, but they're pretty loud. Be who you are and say what you feel. There's a crow right above me. About 15 feet. We must not allow other people's limited perceptions to define us. Do what you can with what you have where you are. And going pretty far now. It's about 150 feet. This above all to thine own self true, William Shakespeare. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. If opportunity does knock, build a door. And I'm gonna go as far as I can. I guess like 200, 250 feet. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Plato. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Does my audio level get picked up? So now I have the wind protection furry thing. 2 roads diverge in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. I haven't failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And finally, like 200 something feet. And this is outdoors. A journey of 1,000 leagues begins beneath 1 feet. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And done. When choosing a microphone system, you can either go with a wireless system like the one today, a mic like the Shure SM7B, and the other option is a boom microphone. Versatility is something you will get. You're able to set up in a minute and get to work. I keep my cables and the microphones in a box, and all I have to do is insert the receiver on top of the camera cold shoe, connect it to the camera with the cable provided, clip on the transmitter, and I'm ready to go. Being able to recover audio from the internal memory can save a whole project from being lost. You can grab the audio directly from the Rode hardware and move on with life. Those are my biggest pros from the wireless Go 2 system. Now let's talk about some of the negative. From a consumer perspective, the first biggest con is the pricing. I paid $299 a few months back, but Amazon now has it for around $278. This is definitely a steep price since there are tons of cheap mics out there. But if you want to save yourself the hassle of struggling with cheap products and bad audio, just save up and get this microphone. My second biggest complaint would be not being able to swap the battery. You will most likely have to completely replace the item if the battery goes bad, which is a shame since it would be easy having the ability to just swap out the batteries. I wish Rode would also include a lapel microphone, but there is not one included, and you'll have to purchase one separately if you don't want the transmitter to be visible during your recordings, like mine, which is clearly visible. Buying a lapel mic can cost you from around $70 for the lavalier Go and up to $190 for the Countryman Lab mic. After listening to audio quality from DSLR Video Shooters Review, I'll probably buy the Countryman, but I'm still trying to save up for that mic. Even though the Rode Wireless Go 2 does not bring a lav mic and it has a high price, it delivers amazing audio quality and it has great versatility to be able to record indoors, outdoors, interviews, and whatever you throw at it. In the end, the price is not a factor since you'll get a big return on your investment with this product. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give us a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.